you cannot see the bigger picture yet. Okay. I want you to understand that you can't see the full picture yet. This is something that is really about to sort of take shape in your reality. I want to say, I don't like to give timing for, these videos because it's a collective reading, so it really varies for a lot of you, but I want to say sooner rather than later, okay? I do believe this has to do with love. I think that there is a relationship that you've been waiting on, sort of getting off the ground or something like that. And I definitely do think that it absolutely, I hate using definites, but I think it will. I think it will. I think it absolutely will. I think that there's so much potential here. And I think that the conditions are just right, but there are things that sort of need to fall into place first. And I feel like you can't see the full picture yet. And I need you to trust yourself. I need you to trust what you're feeling because this person feels it too. And I understand that maybe they're not showing up in your reality in the way that, you expected them to, or they did in the beginning, or whatever the case is. But I know what you feel and they know what they feel, and it's only a matter of time. So I want you to understand that, really just like try and live your life for you right now. That's the most important thing. There are just so many things happening behind the scenes that you can't see yet. And just things need to be just right in order for this to sort of like make itself, beautiful, big and grand. I don't know why it came out that way. But essentially spirit wants you to trust yourself and trust what you feel and trust what you know. And by the way, I'm not promoting any toxic situation or negative person or anything of that nature. So if you do think that this video is about someone like that, I would advise you to scroll away because I'm certainly not talking about anyone like that. This could be somebody that you've known for quite some time. I do believe that there's history here. And I do think that there has been, a lot of back and forth. And I think there's been a lot of, I don't know, shifts going on in this connection. I think that it's shifted significantly over time. And I think maybe that's why you've begun to question it and begun to question them. I'm also seeing a goldfish. It is making me think of Nemo. And all of a sudden my throat is like hot, like very, very hot. So I don't know what that means. And I am getting very hot. That always does represent sort of passionate, fiery, spicy energy to me. So I do think that, if you have been with this person before, I think that they probably think about it a lot. And I think that honestly, maybe that's why you think about it so much, because they think about it so much. It's just kind of like the energy is like bouncing off each other. But yeah, I do think that also for some of you, maybe the color pink is your favorite color, but otherwise that is just sort of representative of the heart chakra. I mean, green is the color of the heart chakra, but if we're looking at it in terms of feminine energy, which is different than gender, by the way. So feminine energy, heart chakra activation can sometimes be represented as pink. So I do think that there's a lot of healing happening as well. And I think that you guys are sort of healing one another or healing past triggers or wounds, or anything of that nature. I don't know if either of you talked about moving, like moving in, moving out, moving in together, moving away from your current circumstances or moving away, traveling somewhere. There's sort of this energy around travel or moving, so that could be confirmation for some of you. Also, I mentioned this in a previous video, but left ankle pain or just like left foot pain, like on the top of your foot, could be very tense or sore or something of that nature. I also think that some of you have a mole in like, I don't know, I think I can't tell if it's on like your right hand or like right pinky finger hand, or maybe, I don't know. I'm also getting like face, could be like back of the head as well. So I don't know why Camel's popping up. I think it's also the Camel cigarettes. So I don't know if you or this person smokes, um, you know, but yeah, that's popping up as well. And I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what so The Incredibles, but specifically I think it's Frozone or, oh, right. I forgot his name. But he like freezes everything. But yeah, he's popping up as well. So I don't know, that could just be confirmation for some of you guys. It's not gonna make sense for all of you. And something about a garage door. I don't know if the garage door was left open or you got a new garage door, or you painted the garage door or something like that. But yeah, that's a very specific message for someone. And if that is you, I'm going to need you to comment because I love when we get specific and it makes sense for you guys. Like, what even? But anyway, so yeah, I do just want to say this feels like a fated connection. This absolutely feels like things are going to work out. It's just divine timing is at play here. And, in the meantime, just be present as much as possible. You can hold like space for this person and love and be open, and not shut the door, but essentially, put one foot in front of the other, move forward. I understand sometimes your heart aches for them. So I guess this is like a no contact separation sort of situation for some of you, because I do feel like that ache. Um, and I think they feel it too, but they're just sort of less expressive, or they're not willing to come forward and tell you that at this moment. Which again, I do think it's part of the plan as well. I don't think that they have a plan necessarily, but I think that the divine has a plan for you guys. And I think that they always have when it came to this connection. This is going to be one epic love story, I'll tell you that. It does feel like this is one for the books. I am also seeing a scoreboard. So if you're sort of like keeping track of things in terms of like, who reached out to who, I don't know. I don't know. I would toss that out the window. Just live, be free, be happy, be present as much as possible. I think that there's so much love around you right now, and spirit wants you to take it, account of all the love surrounding you that's maybe not romantic love. Oh, oh my goodness. Hold on. I charge this light and then it goes off all the time. And then I turn it back on and it's like no problem. So I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, maybe it's an energy thing. I have no idea. But kind of lost my train of thought. Um, Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Oh, live, be happy, be free. There's so much love around you. You just gotta look and appreciate what love does surround you right now. And that romantic love is gonna come in, but it's gotta come in at the right times. The conditions are good, you guys mesh well. There's sort of I don't know, just this mutual understanding between the two of you. I think that you guys really, really work, but there are just certain external things that really need to shift and fall into place. And I don't know what those are. It's going to be different for all of you, but um, if you're willing to wait for this person, I'll never tell you to wait, by the way. This is not me telling you to wait. I just think that I think that this is what your heart wants. So at the end of the day, I don't think that anybody's going to measure up really. So definitely, like I said, you can hold space for this person, but just live your life, be free, be open, be happy. And things will start speeding up, or you're going to gain some form of clarity sooner rather than later. So, just know that. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Rock and roll, my spiritual gangsters. I love you guys so, so much. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. It makes me so, so, so happy to hear from you guys. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. That is the only way to book a personal reading with me. I will never reach out to you first. There are so many scammers out there. Please, please beware of that. Also, use your discernment when watching my content and other spiritual content. It is so important. And one more announcement. So, well, I guess those weren't announcements, but one more thing. I am putting together a little, I shouldn't say little because it's not little, but I'm putting together a manifestation journal for you guys. You've expressed some interest in that, and I'm really excited about it. I love journaling, and I think there's just so much misinformation out there about manifestation. And when I tell you, I like honestly have just stumbled into becoming like a master manifester. I mean, genuinely, it's not like I tried to do this. But over the years, I don't know, I really have like manifested so many things into my life. And I recently took a look at just kind of how I did that. And, I have so much to say about it. So essentially, it's going to be a journal with a guided manifestation PDF. I'm really all about like freedom of expression and creativity. So I want to make the journal blank, and I want you to be able to write as much as you want or as little as you want. Draw in it, you could write sideways if you want to. That's why I'm not putting any prompts in the journal. And I'm going to give you a guided manifestation PDF to go with that. That'll have like prompts and stuff like that. And, just sort of a guide on how I've manifested, the things that I have into my life. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I'm so excited that you guys are excited about it. And, so I'll leave that there. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, and I also just want to say, like, you don't need, oh my God, I'm running out of time. You don't need this. You have the power to manifest within you. It's just a guide if you want it. And I'm gonna leave that there. All right. I love you guys so much.